All right, Chris Godwin done for the season. Huge blow to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but there might be a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm going to break down everything going on with the story as well as give you my 2 cents on the whole thing. But if you could first, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you get these daily update videos. I'd really appreciate it. It helps the channel out a ton. We're making that push to 100 subscribers. All right, let's get into it. So Chris Godwin will miss the remainder of the regular season after an MCL sprain in last night's loss at home to the New Orleans Saints. Now, they avoided disaster losing him for the complete season, so there is a light at the end of the tunnel, but they are really banged up. They also lost Mike Evans to a hamstring injury. He is expected to be back next week, and Lenny Fournette went down with an injury. He's probably going to miss a couple games. And it's really, really crunch time down here in the NFL season. 3 games left, and it's all to play for. Really, really tough loss for the Buccaneers at home last night. They needed to win this game. They would have put them in the driver's seat for the 1 seed in that coveted bye in the NFC. Since there's only 1 bye now, and things are getting crazy hectic. But let's take a look at this Godwin injury. Now, he avoided complete disaster. We're going to look at through this video. See here, boom, takes that hit on the knee, kind of bends awkwardly, lands on his head. But it could have been much, much worse here. The leg doesn't catch in the ground, and it kind of just goes away. So it's a sprain, MCL sprain. But if that thing had caught, oh my goodness, we could have had disaster. Easily could have been a complete tear. Easily could have been a leg break. So there is some very good news for the Buccaneers. Some reinforcements are on the way. Antonio Brown is expected to be back next week after his 3-game suspension for a fake vaccination card. Bruce Arians is going to forgive him. Bruce Arians wants to win. Tom wants to win. And they need him. They need him. They really let things go last night. I mean, let's just look at how bad things were. First time Tom Brady's been shut out in 15 years, 255 starts. I mean, last time he was shut out was Nick Saban and the Dolphins. Yes, Nick Saban and the Dolphins. That's how long ago it was. He falls second to Drew Brees, who was never shut out. He had 309 consecutive starts being shut out. It was also Brady's first time being shut out at home in 179 starts, including the playoffs. First time ever at home. Most all time, so it was absolutely a train wreck of a night. He had 2 turnovers, 48 passing attempts, 0 touchdowns. Bad night. The running came back to get him. It caused a fumble. He got hit from behind trying to run for a first down. And we're seeing full Tom Brady last night. Look what he says to the Saints coach, man. Oh, yeah, go F yourself. He got in the coach's face. We're seeing a lot of Tom Brady's true self last night. He was just not happy. I mean, this poor iPad right here. This is a great moment, too, here from Brady. Just chucks the iPad, screw this thing, piece of shit. We don't need it. It's broken. Now, I think he already slammed it off the ground with the camera didn't catch it. You can see it's already kind of broken. But, yep, F this. That's just a tax write-off for Brady. Business expense. Really, really tough. But things in the NFC are super, super tight here down the stretch. We got 4 teams here at 10-4. Rams sitting here at 9-4. They play on Tuesday. Obviously, the games got moved. And then you got the 11-3. Oh, 3 teams at 10-4, and then the Rams at 9-4. So it should be 10-4. They're playing the Seahawks. So 4 teams, and then the Packers at 11-3. Now in the driver's seat. Let's look at Tampa Bay's schedule down the stretch here. See, they didn't have the worst schedule in the world, Tampa Bay, because they finished in second, so they didn't have to play the Packers. No tiebreaker here. But they had the Saints at home. Saints have really been struggling, kind of on the fringe with Taysom Hill. But 9-0 at home is bad. They're at the Panthers, at the Jets, and then Panthers at home. So they really need to win out. They should win out. Get them to 13 wins. I don't know if that's going to be enough. The Packers probably going to win out also. Now, they got the Browns next week at home, but the Browns are coming off a short week. They got to play on Monday night. So do the Vikings. Both teams play on Monday night. Not playing each other. COVID movements. And the game is next Saturday on Christmas in Cleveland. Or in Green Bay, so really, really tough ass for the Browns. Now, the Vikings, maybe, Sunday Night Football, Kirk Cousins in primetime. The Vikings have already beat them recently, Week 11 in Minnesota, but you never know. Vikings are fighting for their playoff lives, and then Detroit at home. Now, Detroit's not the easiest out in the world. The Lions have won. They just beat the Cardinals. The Cardinals are sick to themselves. And they're really, really in trouble. Let's look at the Cardinal schedule. I don't have this Cardinal schedule pulled up here. They have a really tough schedule. They've dropped 2 in a row. They could drop 4 in a row, honestly. Colts next week. Colts are rolling. Big win against the Patriots on Saturday. They're playing on Christmas as well. And then at the Cowboys. Cowboys, right here, they're a dark horse team to be getting this 1 seed, maybe. Washington, Arizona, Philly. They went out. That'll bring the Cowboys all the way up to, where are the Cowboys at? Cowboys at 13 wins. That could be enough. Like I said, everybody needs Green Bay to lose. Green Bay skirted away a win at Baltimore last night, going for 2. Everybody in the NFC needed the Packers to lose that game. Really, really tough blow. The Packers do have the tiebreaker over Arizona. They don't play the Cowboys, so it's all to play for. I'd have to look through the tiebreakers. It's going to be a super, super tight race in the NFC. But Godwin being out really hurts the Buccaneers. The defense has been playing great. It's the offense. Maybe it's just the Saints. Brady is 0-4 against the Saints in regular season. His only win against the Saints was last year in the playoffs when it mattered, so not the biggest of deals. But yeah, it's really, really tough sledding moving forward for the Buccaneers. They need Mike Evans to get healthy. They need Leonard Fournette to get back. And they need Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's the big guy. They need Gronk to step up. I want the Bucs to win the NFC. I can't have the Packers win the NFC. I'm a Vikings fan, obviously. Nobody wants the Packers to win the NFC. Aaron Rodgers. Honestly, Aaron Rodgers might be your MVP now. Brady kind of threw away his MVP with last night's game. It's really, really bad game for him. Nobody wants this MVP. We're moving all over the place. But yeah, that's going to do it for us today. Again, if you like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out over here. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.